Cats have always held a special place in our hearts. They are soft and furry, they sit on your lap and purr, and they have personalities all their own. They can be playful, laid back, skittish, grumpy, or just plain evil. In ancient Egypt, cats were worshipped and treated like gods. Since then, they're not considered gods anymore, but things haven't changed much. According to the National Pet Owner Survey, as of 2007, cats were the most popular pet in America, beating dogs by 13.5 million votes. So why cats? What makes them so popular?
I love cats.
I love cats.
I love cats.
I love cats.
Well, I was basically born with a cat obsession. I've always had 3 or more cats in my life, and that's just the way it is.
When was the first time you discovered you had an obsession with cats?
Probably around the age of 6, actually. I had my first cat named Fritzy, and we had a really rough relationship. I would chase him around a lot, and I would do this thing where you like pretend like you have food, and he'd run to me, and then I would just hold him for a long time, and he would just kind of go limp in my arms because he couldn't get away. But I think it was then that I just realized that cats are where it's at.
How many hours a day or a week do you think you spend looking at cat videos?
A day, probably like 2 to 3 hours, because I just talk about them all the time, and I watch cat videos all the time.
Well, I definitely have a cat board on Pinterest. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Yes, it's on private, so no one can see it. Then, who doesn't YouTube cats? Cats are great.
In 2006, the love of cats suddenly sprung up on the internet. Forum websites such as 4chan and Something Awful all of a sudden were filled with pictures of cats with funny captions. Soon, entire days were dedicated to posting these cat memes and were called Catter Day. In early 2007, an entire website was created that only posted pictures of cats and cat memes. Its name, I Can Has Cheeseburger, which is a tribute to one of the first and most famous memes. The phenomenon then migrated to YouTube, where people could now post videos as well as pictures of cats. Nowadays, I Can Has Cheeseburger has hundreds of thousands of views every day, and some videos on YouTube have several million views. So now the question arises, is this just a fad or an actual love of cats?
It's not bad. This is a lifestyle. Cat love does not go away. It's a true decision that I've made, and I don't regret it for a minute.
It's clearly not a fad, because I have a lot of cats. I also love them a lot, and sometimes I get real sad when I think about how my cats are at home and I'm here. But with other people, I don't know, like the whole Tumblr cat thing, I think it might be a fad.
I feel like it's an eternal love.
Myself, it's an actual love, but for other people, I definitely think it's a fad. In the next 2 or 3 years, people won't love these cats as much as they do.
Why cats and not another animal?
Well, it's not that I don't like dogs. Like, dogs are cool. You can pet them and, like, throw the ball, and that's about all they're good for. And cats, you can cuddle with them, and they don't scratch your face in the middle of the night. Like, whenever I cuddle with my dog just, like, puts his paws out, and I'm off the bed, and then my huge dog is just taking up my entire space. And with my cats, it's just like, you're just there, and you're just friends, you just cuddle.
I feel like I just relate to cats more. You know, I too like to spend a lot of time sleeping during the day and finding small spots to curl up in, and I can, be moody and I prefer my alone time, and dogs are too energetic for me, so.
I was attacked by 2 big dogs when I was young, so dogs are out of the picture. I like cats because they like chill, that's why.